Oversoul Gaming. We are doing a one of the games that's free for December 2016 for PSN Plus. I would have done it first Tuesday, but I got like really busy and yeah. I'm gonna try to do one of these free PSN Plus games, game fly through. So I'm gonna try and mash this all up into a couple of episodes. So let's get to it. Go down to options, brightness, turn on the music because nobody cares. The subtitles, hell yeah. Okay.
Once upon a time, the infamous rover Renardo plundered the floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed. "Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows," she rasped. Reluctantly, he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed. He'd been good once, a shy, almost
What's up, T-Sad? How's it going?
Universities. Then people started whispering about mass graves in the woods, midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned. The Ravens had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Renardo had promised his mother he'd protect him.
Well then, very interesting start out we got here. Very ignorant book. I mean, what kind of chat-led books would use the word dumb? You know. Can we not play GTA and be in the clouds? Like, I see enough cloud shit in GTA. I don't want to see it here. Are we leaving the clouds? 'Cause it's kind of creeping me out. We're floating in the clouds. There we go.
Watching his city burn. Sorry, kid. Renardo told the kid. Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone. My mother died for this book! I promised her I'd protect you. Oh, damn it. The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So Renardo had to run after him.
So, I'm Renardo. Alright. I don't like this, like, view. I get a sword. That's all I can do right now is... Yep. Alright. Can't run any faster.
The two ravens were staring at the kid like he was their dinner, which probably was what was in their tiny brains. Hey, Renardo said. They cocked their heads at him. Because someone as ugly as you. Wait, right? For the Emperor!
Yeah, I figured out what tech was already. Are they not going to attack me? Are you not going to attack me? When an enemy is about to attack, got it, okay. Okay. Yeah, excuse me.
Dropship flew overhead.
Huh, like Final Fantasy 7 or 8 is 8. Oh, so I can grab enemies. Okay. Here, let me just... There you go. Let me just be a dickhead and throw that bird over the cliff.
The gate of heroes. Someone's idea of a joke. Making the Skyship Docks a gated community.
You know, I don't like the narrator. He sounds like a dick.
Kid on the other side of the gate. Who let you through? Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels. Or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking that damn book anywhere. I'm neither are you. Try and stop me. Laugh, kid. I bet you don't even have a hero sword. And with that, the kid popped away. Had to hand it to the kid. Was an idiot. He had guts. Where was Renata going to get a hero sword?
A hero sword.
And wind essence. That sounds about right. I'll need a workshop though.
Really?
Perfect. Hero sword. QD.
Oh. Whoa. $50! Look at that! 70. That looks pretty epic. Alright. How convenient. Where am I going to get a hero sword? And I go over there and I just freaking make one.
The raven come to burn her. She made him promise to take the kid.
I hope it's not going to be one of those games where it's one convenience after another. Because I don't want to play a game that's pretty easy.
He came up to the ledge. It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before then, and there was Peter, giggling at him. How'd you get across? He asked the kid. Where'd you find a hook? I hopped, said the kid. Why asked the kid? Hey, look out behind you! Q, said Ronaldo. Ah, ravens.
Fuck the Ravens.
It was time to talk some sense into the kid. Looked his way across the ledge and chased the kid down. Thing was, he hadn't used his hooks in his time. Maybe if he meditated. At that halt there, he'd remember his own skills.
How convenient. Yeah.
Started to come back to him. Something you completely forgot. Like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Oh, there we go. How convenient. There just happens to be a pole right there.
And there was the far thing. She was the fastest ship he'd ever known. She could do the Kester run in 12 furlongs. So the sails told him. And something told him Kid was about to walk into an ambush. Stop! He shouted. I'm not giving you the book! Shouted the kid. And took off. No! Peter! The kid ran for it. and a dog nailed his eye.
Wow.
The book was unburned. Next to it, the buckles from the kid's shoes. A kid-sized pile of ashes. Damn it. Why hadn't he lied? Told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels. The kid will be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh, damn it. Renato picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he hated home life anyway.
Why can't I just take his armor?
What's the big deal about this book anyway? Maybe he should open it. Find out. All that can be years ago. How many? Wars of blur. And now three Raven scouts are chasing him. Where are you running, rebel? Claude, the Raven captain of the Layla. Renato could see them cranking up their catapults. Just go out for milk. Renato yelled back. Where can you run? Laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind him, another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of imperial ships. The fleet doing a thorough job.
Take us to the rebel base! I will spare your life!
It cawed. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven. A sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time. Unless Renato could bring a game-changer. Maybe he could. Renato had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper. The legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods. Surely a legendary weapon could win the final battle. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino had sent Renato a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Renato could only rescue him. Renato dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lapino or the Sky Ripper.
So it's a choosing game. Oh, you can make new old friends. Build the Sky Ripper. Let's do this.
The transcendent emperor buried its pieces. What could have brought them to light? This emperor, Isengrim III, had once been kind, but he'd gone mad. And now he was conducting secret, obscene rituals to bring back the lost gods. Had he, somehow, summoned the long-lost components of the legendary weapon out of the deep places of the earth? It was more than Renato could fathom. But if he could find a legendary weapon, he would use it. As he set foot in the island, Renato
Too much narration.
felt a tinge of guilt. He'd left Lapino behind. He hoped the Mad Rabbit had somehow escaped the Ravens. He hoped they hadn't eaten him. If they had, he hoped they hadn't eaten him alive. Why had he chosen the Sky Ripper? Renato never made plans that required constant vigilance. He was a hero. He didn't think too much. He just went with his gut and hoped it all worked out. The Sky Ripper was a long shot. He'd have to devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends. That was against his nature. Could he stick with it?
Well then. Got me some more pieces here. Didn't even give me a map or anything. Nope. La-dee-da-dee-da. I wish I could run faster. That's a dead end. I don't like going down there. See what's over here. Oh, yep. That's what happens when you explore, people. You find shit. Okay. And we'll have to go down in here. So scenery changes. More of a dramatic effect. Hey, look.
If I craft a sword now, it's going to be really short.
I'm gonna save up for this damn. What up, y'all? Alright. Which... on Black Ops? You mean crew color and chrome? I have no idea. First time hearing of it. These are the guys right here, they're assholes. Yay, the Walking Dead Michonne has installed. Well, I got the games.
Bet you never saw that coming.
It wasn't really like Rockstar, it was Sony. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I gotta go behind these fuckers and slice them. Alright. Wrong side.
The people who had built this castle, did they even know what monstrous weapon lay hidden within their walls? The Sky River could destroy anything it touched, or so the legend said. As the Transcendent Emperor had fought
Not really.
thousands and thousands of times, The only merciful war was a short one. Renado's blood was out.
Not really, because then his people be like, oh, what's Fruit doing in a party with one of us? Yes, but Trey is one of them. Alright. Oh, I don't have any skill points. I can't buy any of that yet.
Hero wall. Hero sword. Ice wall. Ice. Hue.
What's going on, y'all? Can I go back? Aww, sad face. Haha.
Ice walls only let you through if they knew you were cool.
Let's just sit over there. Cause YOLO. They got a lot of come back later shit, like... Whoa, shit.
Say goodnight, Gracie, said Renato, wondering who Gracie was.
They be on some bullshit, though. They are all on some bullshit.
Can't we just agree to disagree? Said another. No?
Hey! So far, the only ones that have attacked are,
That was new. Most people still use doorknobs.
haha! I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing, and they fixed it.
See? That wasn't so hard. To come back to something you never completely forgot, like how to freeze time when attacking. The more you fought, the more you probably remember. There it was. Skyripper's armature. The stuff that dreams are made of. Engineers dreamed anyway. The device was intricate. No one alive had the skill to make a thing like it. How was it part of a weapon at all? He'd have to ask a scientist. First, he'd get the second piece. Skyripper had a heart, a core that had come to rest in the next island. Well, there was another island he could reach. Zenobia had just invaded it with her father's Raven battalions. She must be encamped there still. But fighting Zenobia now, that made no sense at all. He'd already sacrificed one friend to get this armature, was it? He didn't need to hurry to face her. She would find him.
I'm gonna keep going with the dick move. Like fuck everybody else and keep going with this shit.
To get the armature. And the armature was useless by itself. Only a series of coils and wheels. War demanded sacrifices. And he would make more before the end. He would have to choose the greatest good, no matter how much it cost him. Zenobia. Well, he would see her sooner or later, across a battlefield or a sword's point before all this was over. He was sure of that. The power was in the core. Obviously, he had to get the core. He looked up at the old trees around him. They were so big, so old. They'd been there before he was born, and they'd be there after he'd passed into legend.
What the fuck?
Confronting his own unimportance. What got into it?
The ball is following me.
Anyway, who cared? He was plenty important. He was a hero, and soon he'd prove it. Anyway.
yeah. Get. Huh.
These were really nice chests. You should take one home, he thought.
Saw that ball, didn't even attempt to fly down there. Okay. Aw.
Where did that go to?
Wait, how do you use the timer thing? Let me see here. Oh. Fuck these birds. Fuck. Like, actual fuck.
The 20-sided core made him feel physically sick. Once he had sneaked into a temple of the dark art, and he hadn't liked what he smelt and saw there. This felt like that. As quick as he could, he wrangled the icosahedron into the armature. The wheels began to spin, then glow. The sick feeling quickly spun away. Now he only felt sad. He had lost good friends for this war apparatus. He carried his prize back to the Farfarer. Now, he had to make his next move. There was a key Imperial outpost on the Nexus. If this really was some sort of super weapon, he could use it to wreak havoc on the enemy. And if it wasn't, well, better to know that before the final battle. But maybe he should show it to some scientists first. There was an observatory on the Nexus. Maybe he should go there before he fired it.
Yeah, let's learn about it.
Well, of course. If you've just assembled a weapon out of legend that can exile gods from the world, you'd want to have a scientist or two look at it. And even if they disagreed and he had time, he could ask Calaveras himself. Yes, the observatory would be his objective. Why had the parts of the Skywalker only surfaced now, thousands of years after the Transcendent Emperor had dismantled it? The mad Emperor Isengrim had performed terrible, bloodthirsty rituals to invoke the lost gods. Was that why these ancient artifacts were rising out of the ground? How perfect, then, that the Skywalker would reappear to be his destruction. And I'd have been the terror of the sandcastles when he was doomed.
No.
Oh, what does the fox say?
Ah, wondering. Another one called back. They both laugh hysterically.
The amateur just clearly went through this platform.
Now it felt a little better. It was good to practice your moves, thought Renata. Keeps you limber.
would like a crafting table, please.
Legendary weapon was exactly what the rebellion needed. They were outnumbered. The once kind emperor had become a tyrant. But his ravens stayed loyal, for he fed them his victims, and the other animals were too frightened to rebel. Renato shuddered at what the emperor was trying to do. To bring back the lost gods, the black harvest, the black sun. No. He would stop that toad, no matter what the risk. What were these poles exactly? Parking meters from the time of the lost gods?
Hey! Watch, the image is going to go right through this platform.
Renato's path was clear. Let the scientists ensure the Skywalker was safe to use. Bring it to the rebel base, then assault the Imperial fleet for the win.
Huh. Alright.
Energy shields. Easy to dodge, but why did they sting if you didn't pay attention?
Oops. fuck those things, like...
Odd that they never locked these things.
Who built all this shit? Like, who put all this here?
Renato was thrilled. The scientists seemed to think he put the Skyripper together right. But one toad was worried.
Yeah, the Skyripper could tear a hole in existence itself. There are invisible strings that tie the universe together. If the Skyripper cut one, the hole would keep widening and widening until the whole existence fell into it.
Another toad sighed.
Still believes in string theory. At least go see Calaveras.
Yeah, said the worried toad.
He knows more than anyone else has forgotten about the Transcendent Emperor.
If anyone could tell him how to use this weapon safely, it would be Calaveras. It was he who had told Renato how to find it in the first place. But maybe he had to give up on using it as a weapon. Maybe he had to go to the secret rebel base and ask the generals there what he could do with a weapon that he dared not use.
Well, learn how to use that weapon.
He was about to leave when he was stopped by one of the scientists' toads.
There is something else you should know. There are rumors that the Ravens are searching for an ancient artifact on a nearby desert island. There are legends of something called the Iblis Stone, a gem of great and evil power.
Where is this island? Asked Renato.
Yeah, sort of that way?
Said the toad, pointing vaguely west. The fleet was already there. There was nothing Renato could do about it. For the moment. Well, he should have known he'd have to consult Calaveras again. The scientists at the observatory were smart enough. But what did they know of the Transcendent Emperor? He hoped it wouldn't delay him too long. The rebels had scheduled the final battle soon. Every day they delayed and risked the exposure of the secret base. And some soldiers were already drifting back to their homes and families. Calaveras would fix the Skyripper for him. And then he would win the final battle. After a few steps, Renato's optimism started to slumber. What if Calaveras couldn't help? Did Renato dare use the Skyripper? Oh, hated the Achosio's path. It was so much simpler. Rescue friends, attack enemies. Even if some of those friends were more trouble than his enemies, some of those enemies had been friends before and might be lovers after. Okay, it wasn't all at once. No. Physics made his brain hurt. That, at least, he was sure of. Hey, I'm a firefox, thought Renato.
See how this fire sword works.
Renato went to the China Hill.
fire sword is actually quite badass.
There was an inscription. Praise the sun.
It's an ice wall down there.
Already Renato knew more than he ever had. But about what?
It's like the flame swordsman.
Tried to focus on the now. The ravens who seemed everywhere all the time. Where did they hatch from? Were there giant raven hatcheries somewhere, or did they have families? He didn't want to think about raven mummies raising their darling raven chicks. Yeah, Calveras would help. He would make Renato feel better about using the Skyripper. And then Renato wouldn't have to worry about ravens ever again. Renato's paws were getting numb. Calaveras really didn't want company, did he?
There's a lot of stuff.
He was sort of yanking his own shape, wasn't he? The rebels were counting on Renato. He hoped Calaveras knew what he was doing. What he could make with all this ore and assets. Oh, probably a sword.
Found a little glitchy spot.
course I can make it work better.
But when Renato explained about the strings, Calaveras grew thoughtful.
Oh, the strings, you say? Well, the Arcana do speak of the ties that bind the world.
He drew many intricate symbols in the dirt.
Yeah, so, according to my calculations, each time you fire, I'm afraid there's a 1 in 120 chance to destroy the universe.
That's pretty good odds. That's like rolling, 21 dice and they all come up 6. What are the odds of that?
Why? No! It's more like 2.716 in a roll.
Anyway, with those odds, it won't happen if I use it just once.
No, that's not right. Each time you use it... Okay, look, just don't use it ever.
All right, I guess. As he sailed away from the mountain, Renato could see clouds darting. Rain? No. Ships. Imperial ships, swarming thick as bees. This was it. The big battle. They could not afford to lose this one. What if it did not go well? What if he had to use the Sky River? Could he gamble the universe? On the other hand, what were the odds of rolling 21 sixes in a row?
I kind of want to use the Ripper.
The battle was not going spectacularly well. What had the rebels been thinking? They'd been thinking he'd bring the Sky River, or the Ibristone, or that he'd sideline Zenobia somehow. But turned out, couldn't he use the Sky River just once? After all, if chances were 1 in 128, that meant he'd for sure be okay the first time. They'd get worse each time he used it, but the first time would be okay, right? He wasn't sure that it was right. So he didn't fire the Sky River. He just brought it along, in case.
I want to use the Sky Ripper.
He wasn't that good. Yet.
Like, I want to see this magnificent amount of... Whoa. Shit was lagging.
Renato checked to make sure his sword was still working. Yep.
Kind of a subliminal message there.
This was definitely better than pulling yourself out of the bucket.
I forgot to switch to my healing sword.
Someone had told him the odds didn't change just because he'd had a streak of good luck. His gut told him that was wrong, though, and he always listened to his gut. On the other hand, 120 chances to win, but one of them destroy the universe. That seemed a bit serious. Maybe he could defeat the Emperor without firing the Skyripper. Maybe he could bluff, but with a real weapon. Like in cards, when you had 3 knaves, but you pretended you had a fist in. That could work.
Hey, no! I think I might just be destructive. That seems like a legitimate thing to do. Be destructive.
Mother wasn't watching. Would he be rescued by an emergency platform?
Wow. Well, that was definitely some bullshit, but oh yeah. Well, I think I'm going to exit out for the day. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and hit that little ding, that little bell over there. Check out my featured YouTubers. Subscribe and like all of them, and make sure to hit that dinger so you can be aware of their newest upcoming videos. Until then, precise.